Dead baby dolphins are washing ashore right now at an alarming rate. Researchers are trying to determine what is killing them. Experts say it is still too early to link the deaths, perhaps to that BP oil spill or even those dispersants used to clean it up. But this is one factor that scientists most definitely are looking into. In fact, I hopped on a helicopter. It was last May as I was covering a first round of covering the oil down in the Gulf and checking out the impact of the spill, perhaps that it might have on those dolphins. And I was lucky enough to be joined by Moby Solangi. He's with the Institute for Marine Mammal Studies. And Moby, there he is. He's joining me there from Gulfport, Mississippi. Moby, it is good to see you again, though unfortunate circumstances. I'm reading at least 17 infant dolphin deaths in the past 2 months. And just help me put this in perspective. I mean, what's a normal number this time of year?
Good to hear from you and talk to you, Brooke. It is now 24. We have handled, since that number, it has really increased. It's highly unusual. Usually we see 1 or 2 animals in the months of January and February. This year we have seen a tenfold increase, and it is alarming.
Moby, I know you've been looking and watching dolphins in the Gulf for 30 years. Have you ever seen a number this high?
Not really, not in the months of January and February. And the unique thing about this is that the majority of them are calves. We do see animals die, but there's a mixture of adults and juveniles and old animals and young animals. This is all and mostly calves. Some of them are stillborn. Some of them died soon after they were born.
Yeah.
This is not the month when they should be delivering babies.
Where are you finding them? And we're looking at some of the pictures where you and I were flying over some of those barrier islands. Are they along the barrier islands, along shallow water?
They're being found everywhere from Alabama to Mississippi, on the islands, on the mainland, in the marshes. It's the last 2 weeks have really escalated. They were going slowly, but suddenly in the last week or 10 days, we started seeing a huge influx.
Now, the timing right now, Moby, is so significant because this is the first birthing season since that BP oil spill. And one obvious concern, did the toxins, did all those carcinogens affect the mother dolphins in carrying their young?
That's a possibility that we have to look at. I mean, this is a forensic study. The animals that are being born now were conceived in March, April, and May, most likely. This was before the oil spill, so the gestation period is 12 months. So whatever events have occurred from the time they were conceived until they are delivered.
Final question, Moby. Final question. I know you said that the number of deaths now up to 24, and this isn't even full-blown birthing season. That happens next month. So do you anticipate that number to even rise beyond 24?
I think it's quite possible. We keep on getting calls all the time, and February isn't over yet.